Fala, gente. Hoje vamos continuar a série de Red Dead Redemption. Olá, amiguinho. E no último episódio, nós finalmente matamos o Dutch. Demorou, viu? Mas acabou. Agora a gente voltou pra nossa fazenda. Demorou bastante, viu? Demorou até demais. Peste.
What you cooking?
Same thing I've been cooking the past 15 years with the hope of poisoning you.
Ain't working so well.
Not yet.
To be honest, though, tastes bad enough to kill a man.
I never was much of a cook, but I did try to be a good wife.
And you have been.
Given what we was and what we came from, I think we've gone and done okay. I look at Jack. I look at him and I think we've been blessed. Maybe he can be something more.
He's a good kid. He can be whatever he wants to be. He ain't gonna be no frontier gunslinger killing and running no gang, though. That way's over. Railroads and government and motor cars and everything gone and done away with all that.
And he ain't gonna marry no orphaned working girl running with a bunch of hucksters, neither.
If he meets one like you, I hope he'll marry her.
Stop. For an illiterate gunslinger, you sure know how to make a girl blush. God damn crows! John! You have got to go deal with them. They've broken into the silo again and are eating all the corn out from it.
Of course, my angel.
Get out of there!
All right, all right.
Come on! Scat! Shh.
Pode deixar, meu senhor. Ah! Vale de corpo morto. Deixa eu ver. Esse rifle aqui é melhor. Bem não. Malditos corvos.
Shoot! Down you come.
Tchau, tchau, corvo.
Finally. Now about that stew.
Missão mais rápida do jogo, hein? Ver, deixa eu... O que recupera? Ah, isso aqui recupera. Meus olhos da morte. Mais uma missão para Abigail. Velhos amigos,
John,
novos
we got a telegram
problemas.
from some lady friend of yours, a Bonnie something or other. Something you ain't telling me?
Bonnie McFarland. She's a friend. Saved my life when I went after Bill and nearly got myself killed again.
Oh, and now you two's in the habit of sending each other letters. How very nice.
It weren't nothing like that. What's it say?
I don't know. I can't... Well, you know I can't read.
Give it here.
You read that thing out loud?
I ain't hiding nothing. Dear Mr. Marston, stop. Need corn sacks. Stop. Emergency. Stop. Weevils and moths ate entire county supply. Stop. Can you help? Not exactly the most romantic request, now is it?
I guess not. She saved your life, you say?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, then you're gonna have to help her and her family out. We've got a plentiful supply of corn sacks over near the silo. About the one thing Uncle didn't manage to have stolen while we was gone.
Okay.
Hurry back, John. And John, what's she like?
You know. A little bit like you, I guess. She's a woman in a man's world.
Entendeu, John? Ufa, que bom que eu não tive que carregar a carroça, hein?
John, wait! Maybe I should meet this McFarlane woman. Well,
Ó o senhor
come on,
de mulher.
man. Let's get going.
Tá bom. Relaxa aí,
I
mas...
don't think I can let you go off again without me.
Fair enough. I'm glad of the
Jesus.
company. You only had to ask.
Ask? I was waiting for you to ask me.
I thought you'd want to keep an eye on the boy.
Oh, while you were off cavorting with cowgirls in the next county? I don't think so, John Marston. You only just got home. That Jack has seen enough of me for a lifetime. So, is she married? This phony McFarlane?
No,
What does she look like?
I don't know. Pretty normal, I suppose.
Normal? What? Normal like me?
No. Normal as in 2 eyes, mouth, nose, that kind of normal. Besides, ain't no woman fine as you.
A little flattery. Now we're finally getting somewhere.
If you find yourself in a hole, the first thing to do is stop digging.
Another pearl of wisdom from John Marston. I sure do miss those.
I never took you for the jealous type, Abigail.
I ain't jealous so much as curious.
You heard what she
ciumenta
wrote.
não, mano.
It's just some corn. She saved my life, and she was decent enough to me, so I owe her this much at least.
How did she save your life anyway?
She found me half dead on the side of the road and took me to the doctor. Most folks would have left me there.
Half dead from what?
Bill didn't take so kindly to me visiting unannounced.
Bill never did like surprises. How was he?
Same as he was when we left. Angry and dumb. Taking his revenge out on the world. People down there was really scared of him.
Of Bill? You gotta be kidding me. He was only frightening if he was afraid of dumb fools.
Bill weren't so bad, but when Dutch went crazy, Bill took it hard.
For a while, we all thought we'd found something right. A better way to live, but it was just a lie. Oh, you saw before they did.
Maybe. But there was still kind of a family.
A family that left you for dead. You knew the truth, John, and they hated you for it.
Where did they take
Lá.
you?
Who?
Those government bastards. Where did they hold you and Jack?
I ain't
Onde é que vocês
sure.
estavam?
They kept their eyes covered there and back. Can't have been too far from here, though.
They treat you right?
It ain't the first time I've had a gun to my head, John. You're forgetting your marriage proposal.
Very fun.
No, they learned pretty quick what would happen if they laid a finger on me.
Sons of bitches.
It wasn't them or being there. I didn't care about that. I've been in far worse situations. It was the wait. I didn't know if you was coming back.
Of course I was coming back.
You were only supposed to be gone for a couple of days.
It took longer than I thought. The only thing Bill and Dutch was ever any good at was not getting caught.
I started thinking you'd gone back to them.
Chegamos finalmente na fazenda dos McFarlane.
You came. Thank you so much. We lost the entire harvest.
Miss McFarlane, I'd like you to meet my wife, Abigail.
Oh, ain't you quite the gentleman all of a sudden? It's a pleasure to meet you, Mrs. Marston.
Likewise. Thank you for saving my husband's life. And for teaching the miserable goat some manners, among other things.
I didn't teach him anything. I know better than to try to change a man. You should meet my father.
Oh, people can change, Miss McFarlane. John and I have to believe that more than anybody.
This is a decent first harvest for you, John. You should be proud. That's good land you got there.
How are you feeling, Mrs. Marston? From what your husband told me, it must have been awful for you.
I've been through worse, and I knew he'd be back before too long. He can't cook a meal to save his life.
Abigail, in my darkest hours when I was most homesick, Just the thought of one of your rat meat stews kept me pushing forward.
Well, about as amusing as a weeping saddle sore, ain't he, Mr. Farland? You're gonna start yammering about women's work, John. I'd say you might be in the wrong company. I'd say so, too.
I never felt so outnumbered.
Tchauzinho. É isso aí, Bonnie. Sinto muito. O homem é casado. Tadinho.
Ma'am?
De volta pra fazendinha. Leve a amiguinho pra cá.
So that was the famous Bonnie.
That was her, all right.
She's pretty.
She's normal, like I said.
Well, you always wanted to be a rancher. I'd have thought she'd be just your thing. The perfect rancher's wife, if I ever saw one.
I already got a rancher's wife.
I'm only teasing. I like her, and I'm glad she saved your life. Most of the time, anyway.
The McFarlands are good people.
She did blush redder than a shepherd's sunset when she saw you, though.
I have that effect on women.
You clearly had one too many blows to the head.
You ain't wrong about that, Mrs. Marston.
De fato, o John é um homem que levou muita pancada
That's
na
what a
cabeça.
ranch they got there.
That'll be us someday. As soon as we get back on our feet.
I don't know, John. How many times can we start again? An outlaw and a working girl. We ain't exactly farmers.
We are now. Forget that life. It's over.
Do you really believe that?
We have to. It's the only way we'll ever have a future.
The life we led, it doesn't go away. It's never over. You think those government men are just gonna leave us alone now?
The old gang's dead. I did what they asked.
And that's it? The life's crime forgiven?
We're back together, ain't we?
Until they decide you owe them something else.
Sometimes I think I was the stupid one for believing I could get out. Maybe Dutch, Bill, and Javier were just being honest with themselves.
You ain't perfect, John, and I sure ain't. But you're better than they are. Than they were.
Maybe we can't change. But we gotta try, for Jack's sake. Even if we have to start again 100 times. It's better than going back to what we were.
Isso também é verdade.
How's Jack doing?
Angry, upset. He's been through a lot.
I hope he's gonna be alright.
It's gonna take time. For a while, his world was safe. Normal, even. Then it got turned upside down again.
He ain't saying much about it.
I've tried to talk to him, but how do you explain any of it? What do you say when he asks about Uncle Phil and Uncle Dutch? They were his family when he was a little boy.
He hides away in those books of his.
Wouldn't you? It ain't like the real world's done him many favors. He's just been kidnapped. He grew up with the gang. That's no life for a boy.
We did our best to protect him.
Come on, John. He saw things no boy should see.
Well, now we got a chance to make it right.
Com certeza, John. Com certeza.
We did good today, John. I guess I better go fix us something to eat.
Ah, tá bom. Beleza. Ainda não tá pronto pra missão do Jack. Vou ter que dormir. Ah, olá, tio. Tô esperando ele falar da lumbago.
How are you?
Pronto. Será que agora dá? Não lembro de você, Totó. Olha o raposinho. Vamos trocar umas ideias com o tio. membro da sua família não está aqui agora. Volte mais tarde. Que ótimo. Mesma coisa com o Jack, sério? Então o que é que eu faço? Ah, estão chegando. Esperar eles andar. Em família. Fala aí, Jack Boy.
What's the book, boy?
Nothing, sir.
What's it about?
Well, it's an adventure, sir. Set out in the West, and it tells this amazing story of how people killed the savage Redskins, and how this man, this brave man, hunts the man who killed his father.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. Talking of adventure, how'd you like to learn to track elk? Really big ones in the valley this time of year. We could use the meat.
Well,
I know you'd rather read your adventures. Trust me, this can be very enjoyable in its own way. I suppose maybe it's a little less dramatic. So, let's go, come on. You may get to see me get gored by some massive wild beast. Then you can write a story about that.
very funny, Paul. I've forgotten how funny you was.
Grab your things.
Pega suas coisas, o cara deixa o livro no chão, perto da árvore. E aí, tio? Montei no meu cavalo, agora falta você, menino Jack.
Come on, let's go!
Opa, o cachorrinho vai com a gente? Rufus. Belo nome, Rufus.
When he finds something, you stay back and I'll show you how to make a kill.
Whatever you say, sir.
You sure you're ready for this?
I guess so.
Now the trick to hunting is calm and patience. You gotta think and move like an animal to catch an animal.
A rifle helps, doesn't it?
Elk don't stand still, son.
I wouldn't know. This is the first time you've taken me hunting.
There's lots of things I ain't done with you, but I'm gonna try and make up for that.
Vai lá,
You don't
Popó,
seem
vai
too
lá,
excited
Rufus.
about this.
What do you want me to say, Paul? Yippee?
Are you sure you're all right? I mean, I know all that business must have been hard on you.
It wasn't nothing. I'm not a kid anymore.
Well, it won't happen again. It's over.
Until the next time, you mean?
There won't be a next time.
Don't make no more promises, Paul. I've heard them all before.
Jack, he's on to something. Come on.
E o cachorro achou algum bicho.
You know, one time I hunted a bear up in tall trees. You never seen a bigger animal in all your life.
I read this story about a girl who was raised by wolves. She'd hunt goats with them and everything.
Sounds like a tall yarn to me.
Taller than a boy being taken from his home and locked up in a dungeon.
I'm just saying. Maybe you spend too much time with your head in those books.
I thought you and Mom wanted me to read.
Jack, there's one up ahead.
Yeah, I see it.
This one's mine. Stay with me, son.
É aonde que tá que não tô vendo. Ah. Ali.
Idiot!
Let's go. Come on.
Beleza,
I'll show you how to cut the meat.
Come on!
É assim que se fala um beijo.
This is a messy one.
Olha e aprenda, galera.
Hope you were watching. It'll be your turn next. Go on, Rufus. Sniff us out a couple more.
Find another one, Rufus! You can't stop now, old man.
Let's go.
Vai lá, garoto.
You ready to take a shot, Jack?
Of course, Paul.
Remember, it's all about timing. Wait for your moment. Don't snatch at it.
I know. I saw how you did it.
If you say so. All right. When he finds them, you take the lead.
Where is it, boy?
Cadê, garoto? Cadê?
Whoa!
Cadê o cachorro? Achei o cachorro.
Where are they?
Go find him, Rufus!
Vai lá,
Go
Totó.
on, Rufus. Find them. Easy.
Passa por um guaxinim.
Go on, boy!
Não estamos caçando guaxinim.
What is it, Rufus?
Nem raposas.
There you go.
Stay on them, boy. There they are. Jack, come on. That's it, son. Get after him.
I see one!
Vai lá, garoto.
Steady now. Don't rush it. You can do this. Fifth. You saw how I cut the meat, Jack. Now it's your turn.
É a sua vez, garoto.
Slow it up
Hey,
now.
watch it!
Boa, Jack. No seu tempo.
Nice work, son. You're a quick learner. Now come on. Let's get this meat over to the trading post at Manzanita. Oh, Lord. This is
Vou
nasty.
pegar os outros dois, meus queridos. Sem desperdícios aqui. Sem desperdício.
Whoa!
This'll fetch a good price.
Beleza, Jack. Bora pra cidade vender esses bagulho. Não que vai dar muito dinheiro, né?
Come on.
Ah, vamos lá,
Did you
Papató.
see me?
You did good, son.
Can't we shoot some more?
Only kill what you need. We'll go out again soon.
You know, I didn't think I was gonna like it.
I told you you'd have fun, didn't I?
É. Não pode todo mundo não, né, Jack? Cala a boca, rapaz.
Come on.
Posto Manzanita.
All right, here we are. Jack, you wait here. I'll be just a moment.
Vender a carne no armazém.
It's amazing.
Howdy.
Oh, he's in the market.
Já aí, meu querido.
Thank you.
Vende isso. Vende
A
isso.
husband don't know. Let me know what you need.
Comprar Tomahawk. Caralho.
Hello there, Mr. Marston.
Legal, hein, meu senhor. Você vende Tomahawk.
Nice doing business with you.
Mas não quero, não.
All done. Let's head home.
Mr. Marston, hello.
É, os caras já também conhecem. Simbora pra casa, Jack Boy.
Yeah.
How much did you make?
Never you mind. Enough to keep Rufus out of the stewing pot for a couple of days.
And what about me? What do I get?
You get to eat, son.
But I did half the work. That isn't fair.
What can I say? I'm another corrupt landowner. Come on.
I'll be rich one day, then you'll see.
I sure hope so. And you can look after us when we get old.
What do you mean, get old? You are old.
We ain't old. Uncle's old.
Well, he should be in a museum.
Yeah, preserved in whiskey for the next 1,000 years.
Podem.
So, you enjoy your first hunting trip?
It was great, Pa.
Herding cows, hunting elk. You're growing up. Proud of you.
I always told you I wanted to help.
You know, you and me, we work hard. We can make something of this farm.
E já chegou pra fazenda. Vamos lá, Jack, vamos lá.
Come on.
Calma lá.
Oh, Pa, that was so much fun. I can't rightly believe it. Just like in the books.
We'll do it again soon. Now get to your chores.
Bom pra você. Ah, porra. Tarefa dele é atirar? Esse porco, um pássaro? Vamos lá, Jack. Lobos, cachorros e... seja lá o que for.
You're tensing up.
I'm not.
You are. Your back's tense and it's making the rifle jump. You're holding it wrong. Here, let me show you.
I don't need you to show me, Pa.
I guess not.
You'll show me and you'll just run off again or something. Better I teach myself.
I ain't going nowhere.
Whatever you say, Pa.
Don't be like that.
Sorry.
Wolves been after the herd. Gotta get out there and scare them off. You wanna come with me? Safer with two.
Okay.
Bom, pra isso, meu Winchester. Ou uma escopeta pump action. De onde que veio essa escopeta? Meu Deus,
Alright, let's
lembrado
go.
de que veio essa escopeta
Stay
pump
on
action.
Rufus now.
Ah, o Rufus vai ajudar a gente de novo? Bom garoto.
You're gonna land us both in the dirt.
Caçar uns lobinhos. Vamos usar a escopeta, né?
I can shoot. You know that. Why you gotta treat me like a kid? Look
Fathers
out!
do! I'm just trying to look out for you.
You can't just decide to be a father when it suits you. What about the rest of the time?
Come on, Jack. That ain't exactly fair.
1 minute you're telling me to be a man, the next you're telling me I'm just a boy.
It's gonna take a while for things to get back to normal.
Normal? Was it ever normal?
I don't know, but it'll get better, son. I promise.
I'm
Sim,
sorry,
espero.
Paul.
You don't need to be.
I don't mean to be moody. I'm glad you're home. I really am. Come on, we can't stop now. It's just every time you go off, well, I worry you're not coming back.
I swear, if it was down to me, I'd never have gone anywhere.
They can't make you, can they?
It's complicated, but seems they can.
Yeah, I
É, meio que o
know.
governo
I wouldn't
pode.
understand.
Just some things you start have to be finished.
What was your father like?
I didn't really know him. He died when I was just a boy. Look, he's on to something.
Acha alguma coisa, Rufus, garoto?
Follow me!
Cadê? Cadê o lobo mau? Olha, vou botar seu
Where
pai.
are they, Rufus? Yeah. Go find them, Rufus. Slow it up now.
Parei, alguma coisa.
Good boy. Come on.
Find us a wolf, boy.
There they are. Good boy, Rufus.
Bom garoto, hora da caçar. bom, garoto.
Come on, Rufus. Where are the others, boy? Jack,
Tem
they're
mais
up
um.
ahead. Yeah.
Acabar com os lobos do vale inteiro. Ou não também, né? É, dá pra descer daqui, cavalinho? Acho que dá.
Go.
Cadê os lobos mal? Droga. Vai, 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 vai. Eles não vão pegar meu cachorro, não. Nem agora, nem nunca. Lobo ali em cima.
Stay alert now.
Ai, ai. Acabou.
It looks like all of them. Nice work, Jack. All right,
Paul,
we should head
what are you
back now.
doing?
We got out further than I thought.
Hey, what? How many did we kill? They won't be after our cattle for a while.
That was some good shooting, son.
Eu nem vi ele
I'm
atirando.
hunting by myself now?
Hold on there, cowboy. You ain't ready for that yet. One step at a time.
Ah, please, Paul.
We'll go out again soon. Catch something nice for your monica.
É, não é uma boa ideia você caçar sozinho não, viu? Ô, Jack. Ainda mais se você encontrar um urso. Aí eu quero ver.
Come on.
Pronto, voltamos pra cá. Recanto de a gente voltou. Olha, o tio tá ali. Não tá parado? Que milagre.
Hey. You're turned into a decent hunter, son. But try to stay out of trouble.
Longe de encrenca é pouco, né? Ih, tá todo mundo indo dormir. Assim como eu vou. Por quê? Porque esse vídeo vai ficando por aqui.